Okay guys, I was going to do a little video on our shop here. Like I said, it was built in 1939. It was built as a gas station that they would put you in, like Amoco or somebody would own it, and then they would put a guy in it, and it had a bay over here. We put the pumps back. The islands were there. We put the pumps back. They're repops. We put all the old cannage, all that stuff. Some sorry bastard stole my globes. Anyway, we put all the cannage. Everything is glued or screwed down or nailed down when they can't get to it. We put the cannage, oil cans, all that stuff up. We put our name, TSI Garage. Some of this stuff's faded. We did this building 6 or 7 years now. The tires are real old tires, and the real display racks. We got those out here. We want to make the island look really, really good. See if I can get a picture of it without getting run over out here. It's a nice looking little shop though. We painted it. We put the stripes on it. We did it kind of a mobile style. This is our bench. We put our name on it. I bought the bench and put our name on it. We stayed with the old colors. That's a real tire flater. That's a real 1950s tire flater. It's bolted, screwed to the wall. You cannot steal it. All the lettering is hand done. My wife done some of it, but we got the guy that hand lettered this window. He hand lettered this window probably in the 80s or 70s maybe even, and we got him to do the rest of the lettering because we thought that'd be so cool. And he did the tune-ups, repairs, oil change service. We didn't want any vinyl, you know, so we went with lettering, hand lettering. And anyway, it made a nice looking building. We put the old style lights on it, you know. There's more around back, but I probably won't get around back. But anyway, that's the back side of the pumps. Let's see if we can go around back and show you a little bit. Now, we use this shop. We made it like a mobile station. That thing spins in the nighttime. In the daytime, I mean the wind time. Now, there was a bay back here at one point. You can see where it was. Because when this building was built, everybody drove Model A's and stuff like that. There's our sign. And it had a bathroom outside. We closed that off, but it's for passers-by. You could use the bathroom at night, but you know how people are now. So we also made the windows smaller. I did because I didn't want those huge windows. People might try to break in them. I put the windows in myself. We used the back lot for my towing and recovery service, plus the garage used it too. Like I said, we do use it. Yeah, here's the back. I don't have my key, so I'm not going there, but we have the old Doral. Doral is Dynamite tire signs. The Champion sign I had my buddy make with our name on it to make it look old. We built the shed on back here for storage, and that was that outside bathroom. But like I said, we closed that off. We have one bathroom now instead of two. But anyway, let's take a walk inside. It's a nice looking old building. This wall is kind of rough, but it's because that bay was there, and you can see where the bay was. It was right between those two windows, and I'm assuming that they moved it because of the street, you know, because you went out the back of the building. Back in the day, you locked the front and go out the back when you closed up at night. I'll show you something around here. It's pretty cool too. We put new bay doors up. They were the old wooden style, and they were rotten. So those, and this stuff's about 6 years old now. Everything is, but we use it. We do use it. I was going to show you something pretty cool out here. There was a lift in the ground out here. You know, the single post lift? There's one of those out here. And here was the hydraulics for it. I cut them off. I kept the brass knobs. That was the hydraulics for it. We put this door in because they really didn't have a back door. It's got a nice back lot with it, you know. And we lettered our oil thing. There's my towing service sign. And up here is where my road sign was. And you can see how much they've widened the road over the years. That was where my sign stood. The original sign, you can see it's right on the highway. That's where the original sign was. There's a good shot of the building overall. We have to keep these cones up because people pull in here and park and do whatever people do that they shouldn't be doing. Anyway, that's an overall of it. 2 bays. It's not a very big shop, but it's big enough for oil changes and whatnot. And that's exactly what we do here. We added the carport, of course. And let's see, we have an oil change special for the 4th of July, by the way. But it looks really good at night. It's really sharp. We put a lot of work into it. We had to replace this glass. It was busted when we got it. And my wife lettered this and that for our key dropping stuff. Okay, we're going to go inside here. And I'm going to shut the door so we can hear. Anyway, me and my wife did the flooring. We did the flooring. We did the sheetrock. We did the red and blue stripe all the way around. This is the office area, waiting area. Have a cool Coca-Cola fan up there. Like I said, we did the checkerboard flooring. Oh, we did it all, didn't we, pretty much? We restored this 1930s Coca-Cola bench. It's wood. I put some Bondo in there. I replaced some wood on it. I'm not a carpenter, and Kathy hand lettered it. And she did all that. And of course, I painted her flame desk to give that 50s look. Like I was telling you, we went for the 50s era. We have some rat pink stuff up, some Goodyear, just all kinds of stuff on the walls, you know. That's me drag racing. This is a really cool cutout. It's kind of life-size that Kathy had made for me back around Christmas one year, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's for me. It's me racing. I always had a dream of this building. When I was a kid, I always told my big brother, I said, I want to buy that service station and go in there and sell drinks and crackers. And we have for sale every day. Drinks and crackers. Anyway, sometimes dreams do come true. The lady I bought it from wanted me to have it. She worked just a really good deal on it. It was not free. We did have to finance it and then restore it. The electrical is new. My buddy did that. He's a certified electrician. Electrical is new. Sheetrock, insulation, everything's new on it. There's a small block Chevy with a trip set on it. Oh, here's a Hilborn set. Some Corvette valve covers. More Corvette valve covers on the 327. My wife painted a little TSI garage over there. We have some more signage we need to hang up. Good Vibrations was my dragster. It's pretty neat. Let's go through the bays real quick. And it's pretty hot in here, ain't it, huh?
Yeah, it is.
We bought some of these stuff too. These are Dorel. That would be signs that your dealer would hang up to get you to buy Dorel tires back in the day. Some neat signage. And of course, employees only back here. We decorated everything. We stuck with the glass knobs when we could. The glass knobs. And this door shuts with leather on it. Yeah, this one's got a leather striker on it. The leather striker that was on it when we got it. One neat thing about the front door, if you notice, the boards are crooked at the top. I saved all the old lumber I could. And the horseshoe was here, wasn't it?
Yeah, the horseshoe.
We put the horseshoe back, of course, so it's good luck. And I put the crooked boards back because that's the boards that's on the building when I got it, and I don't know how long they've been up there. I'd say probably at least 40 some years, if not longer, that I know of. So I thought that was cool. No, it's not perfect, but it's cool. Sometimes it doesn't have to be perfect to be cool. Okay, let's go through the working part of this operation here. We've got a little coffee stand here for people. Some old people like to drink coffee. Some young people. We did this too. We decorated this too. We got a fridge back here for Kathy and Ron. And, microwave, stuff like that. This part's where the work goes on. This is our tire machine. It's all modern back here, of course. Here's that little bitty bathroom. We even lettered the door, restroom. And here's that little bitty bathroom. The paper towel holder is neat. It was in it when we got it, so I flamed it. That's me drag racing. One of my buddies made that for me. A little cabinet for storage. This was...
When we bought it.
Yeah, the cabinet was here when we bought it. We put the black and white on it. This is your vent pipe. It's cast iron. It's been in here since the building was built because this was in the wall. There was a wall right here. This was 2 bathrooms. In other words, there was a toilet here and a toilet here and a wall in the middle. This would have been your outside bathroom for passersby at night. We closed that off though because of obvious reasons. But anyway, that's pretty cool. It's cast iron. It's just a vent, that's all it is. But it's cast iron. It goes all the way through the floor. I'm sure the floor was poured around it. It had some letters on it somewhere, didn't it, Kathy?
It did.
Yeah, they're on it somewhere. We painted that. Done a sheetrock around it, left it. There was windows in here too. We got rid of the windows because we didn't want theft, There's a historical map for our little podunk town Cherryville we live in.
The sink was right here. You had to stand on the...
Yeah, there was a sink right here instead of here.
You literally had to stand on the step to wash your hands.
Yeah. Okay, here's our tire machine. Cabinet, whatnot. We did everything old style, even in the bays. Bunch of vintage signs. Stoplight turned on. Nope, plug it up. Put our stoplight in. Of course, you got to have a stoplight. Yep, got our stoplight in. Our Mickey Thompson tires. Some tags. This is the original wall. We didn't do a whole lot in here but paint. We put in new lifts, of course, and all that stuff. You know, brake line holder, more vintage signs. Put a killer stereo in it. Not that anybody ever has time to listen to it. Like I said, we put the bay doors in new. This was all falling in. This wall was all falling in. We had to take some block and brick out and shore that back up, and then rebuild it and put a door in here because somebody just kind of beat it open with a sledgehammer. Anyway, there's our lifts, our 2 posts over here. We put that little window in so Kathy can keep eye on whoever's working back here. And we did that. Like I said, there's our stop sign, stoplight, our old Krager banners, my guy's toolbox and stuff. We did the red and white stripes in here too, guys. Check that out. Isn't that cool? And then our lineup lift. We do lineups and stuff like that too. But anyway, hooker headers, banner, you know, stuff like that. The Pennzoil lights up. It makes a night light. When the lights are off, it lights up. I made night light out of it. But anyway, that's pretty much a tour of the shop. You know, we did it pretty much period correct. Built in 1939. We wanted it to look like the 50s era. So that's what we did. And I'll give you a run through on the body shop one day, but it's not near this neat because we do a lot of dirty work in there. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, remember like, share, and subscribe. And if you have a story about an old garage or you have questions about our old garage, feel free to hit me up. Thanks. Everybody have a great day, and we'll catch you on the flip side.